Hello everybody, this is Jay the Haunter, and today we have to unbox and set up is the new for 2023 Spirit Halloween Hellspawn. This is a prop I was super fortunate enough to grab on the flagship opening day, and one that I had my eyes on from the start when the videos came out, so I made sure that he was the first one I grabbed, and I'm super excited to showcase him to you guys. Let's get to his unboxing. Here is everything that he comes with. You have the body, the instructions with the empty weight bags, and the cap for the cloth, the adapter, his scissor lift with the control box, the two parts of the base. One thing that I'd like to point out that is upgraded on this unfolding mechanism now is that this has supports now, because last season on Mr. Dark that was a very big fault point. So this is definitely going to be a lot more stable, and this connector is way thicker than they were in previous years. So I'm really happy to see that. And another thing is that this belt in here is a lot thicker, and there's even a brass motor head, so that way that will not snap and wear out over time. Spirit and Techie did a great job with upgrading this guy. Let's get to his setup. Your first step is going to be snap locking on the base connections, matching A to A and B to B. Now we are going to grab the scissor lift and snap lock that portion down into the base. One thing that is very important to point out is all of the warning labels on this prop's mechanism. This is again the exact mech as Mr. Dark, which is a very violent and thickly made out of metal mechanism. So you do not want to get your fingers stuck in that mechanism. You do not want to activate this prop without the weight of the body on. Hellspawn is indeed a lot faster than Mr. Dark was for some reason, and that is kind of dangerous if your hands are near the mechanism. The prop is fine, it is not any kind of hazard, but if you are really close to it, it can hit you. That was an issue some people had, so maybe put the arms in a little closer to you, or closer to the prop's body if it is going to be closer to people, or if not, have his arms out a little bit to give him a little bit more character. But definitely keep your hands and fingers away from the scissor lift mechanism, because those are very strong pinching points and you can definitely hurt yourself. After snap locking on the scissor lift to the base, go ahead and plug in the wire coming from the control box to the lunging mechanism, so that gets power. And now go ahead and locate the body, pulling up the costume and locating that pull connector, and snap lock that onto the top of the mechanism. After snap locking on the body, go ahead and lock in the push pin on the lunging mechanism, so that way that stays on and pushes him up. Afterwards, line down the wiring for his headlights and plug that in to the control box. Now we're going to put on his springs. Next, lower the cloth down and locate the fabric part that is going to slide down into this pull here, and attach down this plastic connector, so that way the cloth does not get caught in the scissor lift mechanism. Now we're going to plug him in and let him reset, so we can add some weights to his base and adjust his clothing and arms. And here he is, all set up and ready to go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the new for 2023 Spirit Halloween Hellspawn. This is definitely one of my favorite props of the year. The jump scare is amazing. It is exactly like Mr. Dark, which was one of my favorites from the 2021 season, or actually was my favorite because of that scare. I love that he is revamped into this hellish demon looking character. The face gives off a lot of characteristics of the Harvester of Souls head sculpt, which I really love. So I naturally really like this guy. I love the bright red attire, the creepy cloth, the long sharp black nails look amazing, and overall he is made really well. I think Techie has definitely finalized this mech and made it to where it is done breaking, at least for the most part, and will last for years to come. If you have the opportunity to grab him, I highly recommend it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe.